The Guru doesn't want you to just look like a Sikh. The Guru wants you to be a Sikh. And unfortunately, we've become very comfortable with looking like a Sikh and not even starting to change our thinking so that we think like a Sikh. And for me, the Guru gives us a mat, Gur mat. And what we have done is we have gotten rid of the mat and only taken on the form. So, it's not that Guru doesn't want you to look like a Sikh. Remember where the emphasis is. It's not that the Guru doesn't want you to look like a Sikh. The Guru doesn't want you to look like a Sikh. You see the difference? So, looking like a Sikh, there is more than enough Bani that tells you that the way that you look isn't good enough. You're pek. Yeah? Jio male baro nirmal. This whole idea that you look the right thing. And my comment about that is very specifically to start to shake you into questioning yourself that I have the external, but did I ever bother to understand what is the mat of a Sikh? Because it's very easy to identify what a Sikh should look like. But it's harder to identify what a Sikh should be like and what a Sikh should think like. Yet, Guru Granth Sahib Ji spends all of its effort trying to explain to you about your thoughts, your words and your actions. There are really three sort of characteristics of a Sikh and three ways that you can express it, which is man, bach and karam. Do you have the right way of thinking? Do those thoughts manifest into the right words? And do those words manifest into the right actions? I will stand by my comment, Guru Nanak Dev Ji would not be happy with a lot of people who look like Sikhs. And the Guru would probably be more happy with somebody who doesn't look like a Sikh, but has all the attributes. And that is not for you to become comfortable that says, oh, I'm a good person, so I don't need to keep my kesh. That's not the point. But it's also not the point that I need to keep my kesh because that's what my Guru wants. That's not the starting point. You can be inspired to keep your kesh. It's neither here nor there if you don't have the right mindset. Now the question comes, if you have the right mindset, if you're following the Guru, if you're acting in the Guru's way, if you're thinking the way the Guru wants you to think, then you might have to question yourself, why am I still cutting my kesh? Do you see where it fits in? You'll have to ask yourself, I'm committed to this Guru, I'm committed to this lifestyle, I'm trying hard to understand my own ego and home, and I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to live a life of truth, understanding the oneness. Then where does your priority lie? How all of a sudden are you going to say, but I still want to go out and be fashionable? Let's be honest, the reason most people will cut their hair is because they think it looks ugly to have long hair. Let's be honest. And so if you're going down this route, that route will take away some of that way of thinking. You no longer look at the human body as something that's ugly, or like something has gone wrong with it and you need to cut it. You look at the human body just as beautiful as a peacock with all its feathers, or a rainbow, or a beautiful flower. This body is just as beautiful if you let Hukam do what it was going to do. And I always say, if every human being left their body alone the way nature intended, we'd all look like Sikhs. You would. If you just leave it alone. One of the most interesting questions that we get when we have to have this conversation with the outside world, people say, why do you grow your hair? And the question implies that in order to look like this, I have to do something special. The truth of the matter is, I don't have to do anything. I don't grow my hair. I just don't do anything and it grows. Really, we have to ask people the question, why do you cut your hair? That's an actual act that you have to do. I'm not doing something. This is how it looks if I don't do anything. But why are you? And that's a question you have to ask yourself. Why are you doing it? But these kind of questions will come later on. And my comment there was that we don't go down this route of fooling ourselves that we're a Sikh because we have the right look. Because once we do that, we stop ourselves from going any further. You say, I'm a Gursikh. We have people saying that I used to be a Manmukh, meaning I used to cut my hair. Now I grow my hair, I'm a Gurmukh. I'm sorry, but you're not a Gurmukh because you grew your hair. Gurmukh means you're Guru facing. Gurmukh means you've gone within yourself and you've transcended the mind. If you haven't gone within, you're not a Gurmukh.